Yo, what's up, My name is Petrowski. We're going to be queuing for some random PokeMMO PvP today. So we're actually listening to some Animal Crossing, no copyright, lo-fi music. It should be pretty chill, pretty enjoyable. I think I actually really enjoy listening to lo-fi music while playing Pokemon PvP, which is kind of surprising. I feel like I'm not a very lo-fi kind of dude, but it helps me focus, helps me stay calm, helps me stay in the game. And stick to everything and stay a little more logical and keep cool and calm. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of this team. So we've got Citrus, Berry, Water Absorb, Belly Drum, Poliwrath. A lot of that is really important information. Physical, D-Dance, Altaria, Flame Orb, Guts, Machamp. With Bullet Punch, you're going to be super important. We do have a leftovers kind of bulky, tanky Ampharos. So we're against Absol. That is going to be interesting. What Dustox build do we have? U-Turn, Defog, kind of support, bulky Dustox. What ability does it have? Shield Dust, blocks the added effects of attacks taken. That's actually pretty good. Okay, Light Clay, Mr. Mime with double screens. That's looking pretty sick. And Healing Wish. A lot of support Pokemon, and then a lot of Pokemon. So there's going to be a lot of Pokemon here that we actually just really need to keep alive. It's going to be really important. So the question here is whether my opponent goes for a Swords Dance. I think that they're going to think that I'm going to Belly Drum first. I'm just going to go for the close combat. Yeah, that's totally fine as well. I don't know if they're either going to switch there and go into a Ghost type. So now we know that they have Gengar, so we kind of scout for that. So we just switch out here. The question is to what and what kind of attack is he going to throw up? I'm curious if he has T-Bolt on this thing, or if he actually is just going to go for a Shadow Ball. He could throw up a lot of things here. And it's a close call. If it's Shadow Ball, I don't want to go right into Mr. Mime. I think my best bet is going to be Altaria and threaten EQ. We also have Roost on Altaria, right? And lefties. I think Altaria is the play. It's a little weird. We don't have any super bulky Pokemon on our team. Altaria actually has some really decent. Oh, it goes for Trick. I'm super okay with this so far. What's he Trick on to me? So I get Choice Specs. That is actually super unfortunate because obviously this Pokemon is physical. That's actually very unlucky. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the EQ here. I don't think he'll expect it. Getting Choice Specs on this Pokemon. There we go. So he takes the EQ. We'll happily take that trade. The trick actually ended up working out really well for him. I don't know if he should have tricked there. That was pretty greedy to trick blindly like that, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he expected. If I stay in, the trick is really good. If I go for I guess that's actually honestly probably the play. If I go for a Belly Drum there, so he has a Flying type Pokemon we've seen and a Ghost type, so he has dodges to EQ and Fighting type moves. That makes things pretty difficult. Not gonna lie. So he's definitely gonna go for Quiver Dance here. So I really need something to be able to take this thing out in one shot and also survive some decent shots. So it's going to be tough. I might go to Machamp here and look for a Stone Edge. I'm trying to think if there's any other play. I could go to Ampharos and go for HP Ice. It's not great though. I think I'm just gonna make the Machamp play. I actually also could go Mr. Mime here and try to set up screens, but it's really greedy into Bug Buzz. Yeah, so he goes for the Bug Buzz. And now I can just return here. He gets a special defense drop on me. That's actually pretty unfortunate. He's Life Orb, which is huge. I got my Flame Orb proc. The question here is, I really want to go for Stone Edge. Stone Edge would kill Masquerain. As long as it hits, he's going to U-turn out. So I'm tempted to go for Facade there, but if he goes into Gengar, it's really bad. Stone Edge just hits everything, is what it comes down to. Basically everything. Yeah, even Togekiss. Okay, Stone Edge is just the best play there, I think. I do miss. That is really unfortunate. They call it Stone Miss for a good reason. Whew. Okay, so this is tough. He's going to Air Slash me, right? Air Slash probably KOs me. I think I need to look for another way to bring in my Machamp. I think I just have to switch here. I probably go into Ampharos. I think Ampharos could be my best bet. I can maybe set up. Could also go into Dustox and start looking for Toxics and Roost and U-turn into something else. Dustox I think is going to take a little too much damage from. Yeah, it's Bug Poison. I'm sure Ampharos. I think Ampharos is the best play here. Ampharos is also pretty bulky. It also has leftovers. Air Slash only does 13%. Resists. A lot of switches. We're showing each other a lot of Pokemon. Kind of a lot of things are happening. Part of me really wants to go for Cotton Guard here. The issue is he's literally shown me 3 special Pokemon. 3 special attacking Pokemon. I think the better play is to just go for sub. I'm gonna go for sub. Yeah, I think sub is the better play here. Now I can HP ice this thing. It's not gonna do insane damage. I could also just Cotton Guard here actually against this thing. The scary thing, the scary thing is if it's physical or special. If it's physical and it's going EQ, I'm gonna Hidden Power Ice for now and get some chips. So it is okay. Thank God we didn't Cotton Guard. So it actually is special Nidoking. So my opponent has shown 4 special attackers so far. We get an HP Ice off to chip the Nidoking. Man, this guy has. This is a tough game for me. 4 special attackers into a Cotton Guard Pokemon is pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna assume he's gonna go for EQ again or Earth Power again. I'm gonna go into Altaria to dodge it, and then even if he doesn't, I can just like Dragon Claw or EQ myself. Let's see what he does. Sludge Wave, good play, good play. He knew that I definitely switched there. I'm super okay with this still. Question is, I think I just go for Dragon Claw. Does he outspeed me? What's the speed? Actually, no, he outspeeds, right? The Sludge Wave hits for 36. So he probably KOs. Oh man, this is actually really tough. So it comes down to whether. I think I gotta make a switch play here. I think I've got to make a switch play into maybe Dustox. Even though it's so weird. How fast is Dustox? 157. Maybe Mr. Mime. Maybe I just go Mr. Mime. I'm assuming he's in a Sludge Wave. I'm gonna go for the Mr. Mime play. I want to keep my Altaria alive for the time being. I'm gonna go for the Mr. Mime Wave. Still does 37%, which is unfortunate, but you know what? That's crazy damage, actually. Still takes that. So the question is, will he switch here? I think no matter what, I just throw up Light Screen. Light Screen is so good this game. Yeah, no matter whether he switches or not, like whatever happens here, I just throw up screens. He's gonna Shadow Ball. It's gonna do way less damage to me. I don't need to worry about getting Reflect up here. Like, just Light Screen is enough because he has so many special attackers. And I really want to keep my Mr. Mime healthy to be able to set up at least maybe one more Light Screen throughout this game. So we Psychic, finish out my opponent's Nidoking. We're looking pretty good here. It's like not great. Me and my opponent are pretty equally matched throughout a lot of this game. So it's pretty interesting. Whew. So I could Reflect here and like sacrifice my Mr. Mime most likely. Or just get out immediately. Whew, this is a tough one. I really want my Mr. Mime to be alive, but I also really want to throw up Reflect here. He might Sucker Punch. No, there's no way he ever Sucker Punches. He might SD. Man, what could I bring in here? This is actually really tough. Super tough. I can't take the chip. I'm running out of time. I got 14 seconds left. I'm going to go into Ampharos and hope for a static. Is kind of my play here. Night Slash. I know I can tank it and live barely. He does get the crit. I assume he's super luck. We don't get a static proc, which would have been huge. I think now we sacrifice our Ampharos, even though we're slower. That's okay. We do get the static. Okay. Honestly, sacrificing our Ampharos to static the Absol is really huge. I'm quite happy with that play. I'm going to go into Altaria. I'm going to assume that he switches out, right? I'm definitely faster. I'm going to go for Dragon Claw here. Yep, he does go for the switch out. I know he's going to try to dodge EQ. He's assuming that I'm going for the EQ. He does get an Intimidate proc on me. I only do 22%. I could have actually double switched there. That might have been a great play. This becomes a little more awkward. I might just go into Dustox here. My Altaria being choice specs is actually so awkward. I almost went for a Roost on that play. I'm going to go Dustox here. I have to play a little faster. So Bug Buzz is going to do very little damage. And here I want to either throw up a... so he should never go Gengar into me. So I should be safe to throw up a Toxic and hit pretty much anything. Unless he goes into Absol randomly. But I should be really safe to Toxic here. And he's hurt by his life orb. There we go. I think, honestly, this Dustox probably does a lot this game. This Dustox with Toxic, honestly, might stall down a lot of his team. So he's 178 speed. I'm 157. I don't need to defog or anything. I think I just go for a clean roost here. He's gonna either attack me and get some chip or switch. Togekiss comes in. I might also just Toxic this thing. I wonder if it has heal bell is the question. I don't have a fantastic answer for this thing now, except for Machamp. The issue is Machamp's in a really weird spot where I need to be able to bring him in for free since he's 131 speed. I'm just gonna throw up a Toxic here. Like I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool with tanking one Air Slash. It's gonna do a lot of damage, unfortunately, but I think I just got to do it. My Light Screen wore off, which is super, super unfortunate. Not having this Ampharos to check this is, once again, definitely unfortunate. Okay, my Altaria actually can outspeed, so I'm going to go into Altaria here. I should be able to tank one Air Slash, and I should be able to Roost, I believe. He actually misses, which is huge for me. I'm just going to Roost here. Dude, this thing being Choice Specs sucks. So I do live. Don't flinch me. He does get the flinch. What can you say? That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think from this point on, I just give my Altaria. My Altaria is hindered so much anyway. Yeah. I'll go ahead and give that up. I'm honestly super okay with that. It really sucks, but not the worst thing in the world. I think I want to go into Mr. Mime here. And then set up Light Screen, maybe into a Psychic. I definitely want to set up Light Screen here. I know I'm faster. Light Screen's just so good this game. So yeah, he's expecting a Psychic, but I'm just going to set up the Light Screen. That's a really, really good play for me. Whew. Do I want to go for the Reflect? Is the question. Can I really? I really want my Poliwrath to stay healthy, but I don't know if I can. I think I'm going to go for Reflect and then Healing Wish if I live. And then maybe save the Healing Wish. I want to be able to save the Healing Wish for Machamp, though, is the scary thing. Dude, this is a tough play. I'm going to go for the Reflect. I think I really, really need it right now. He might not kill me. Okay, he does. That's okay. I think it's a crit, and that's why. Yeah, he's getting a lot of crits. I mean, obviously, he's super luck ability with probably Scope Lens, but even then, he's still getting, I think it's like a 50% chance with that. I think he's hit 3 for 3. Little unfortunate, but I can bring in Poliwrath. So I should be able to. I gotta believe. Maybe I can't Belly Drum here because of the crits. Belly Drum here just isn't incredible anyway. I'm gonna go for the close combat. It might actually, he's gonna go Gengar, isn't he? Why didn't I play around that? It's so obvious. My opponent makes the brutally obvious play, and I just don't play around it. I just didn't play around it. So I'm actually gonna make a brutally not honest play here and just stay in Waterfall, hoping he doesn't expect it. Yep, I'll take that. I'll take that. He does get a crit. Are you kidding me? Really trying to pull through this game. Let's see if I can finish him off here. Yes, we do finish him off. Nice. This game is winnable, but it's really, really tough, man. I'll be totally honest. It's very, 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 very tough. I should be able to stay in close combat here, unless he's baiting something, right? I'm surprised he brought this in and stayed in like this. I don't know what move he would have here. I do drop my defenses, which is unfortunate. Oh, he's just setting up rocks. Wow. That is surprisingly greedy. Interesting. That is crazy. Interesting. I really want to go for Waterfall here. It should be able to kill. I think I'm fat. Oh my god, does it not kill? That is really, really sad. And he sets up the layer of spikes. I can't believe my Waterfall didn't kill there. It should kill here for sure, at least. That's really, really sad. What a sad. Maybe I should have just belly drummed and set up, but I don't think I outspeed enough. I don't outspeed. I only outspeed 2 of his Pokemon because Absol's paired. I hope he brings in Absol, not thinking. He brings in the Togekiss. So he's obviously going to Air Slash here. And Air Slash hits my entire team for insane damage. So it comes down to which one do I care about the least. And it's not an easy thing to answer. Dustox still doesn't outspeed anything. I think Dustox is the Pokemon I care about the least here. I'm gonna switch into Dustox. I could also defog if it lives, actually. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I think he just air slashes. It's such a free air slash, and he, yeah, finishes off my Dustox. I don't think it's worth protecting it. So here is where I think I try to win the game with Machamp. I think I bring in Machamp and start going for bullet punches, but maybe I don't need to quite yet. Maybe I can, oh man. I think I go Machamp. I think I need to save. Oh, this could be a huge misplay. I could be bringing this in too early. I'm gonna hope that this kills. Come on, Machamp. Show me some damage. 19.5. It's not nearly enough damage. Do I tank a hit? Oh, it's pathetic. I think I should have brought Poliwrath in first to weaken everyone to be... Yeah, that might have been the play. Oh, wow. And he lives at 1 HP. I mean, and he outspeeds me. That is just truly unfortunate. I don't know what to say. I think I should have gone... I think I misplayed the late game. I have a huge issue with late game. I have a lot to improve on with that. Does air slash... Man. I do think this was a really, really difficult game for me. One of the biggest misplays was close combating into the obvious Gengar switch again. I feel like I could have played that better than my opponent, and I just didn't. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I think that loss is on me. Yeah, loss is definitely on me. Definitely could have played that better. Could have not close combated into Gengar. That was pretty obvious. I think I played at like an even level when I should have been, and I could have been playing one step ahead of my opponent. Yep, that's just on me. That's just my mistake. Let's go ahead and head into game 2 and see if we can pull out a W there. Let's go ahead and check randoms. I like checking the random stats in between games to see what Pokemon are looking good. It's crazy that Masquerain is actually apparently really good right now. I think it's because it's like it can be a decent Pokemon, especially with Quiver Dance. But it's level. It being 82 is actually huge. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy to see Masquerain that high. I really don't think it's that good of a Pokemon. Maybe it's because people underestimate just Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance is like one of the most powerful setup moves in the entire game. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Whew. Okay, Mamoswine is ranked 2, which is pretty crazy. 50%. Honestly, that makes sense. It's not crazy at all. Mamoswine is strong, dude. Mamoswine. People underestimate Mamoswine as well. Dude, Choice Band Mamoswine is incredible. I love Choice Band Mamoswine. That Pokemon feels good. Every time I click an attack on Choice Band Mamoswine, that stuff feels wicked, 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 wicked good. Bullet Punch Machamp. I'm surprised Machamp is this high up. Machamp felt really weak that game. He's just too slow to ever be able to outspeed anything. He's too slow, not bulky enough to be able to tank any hits. The Flame Orb chip actually like matters a lot on him and kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Machamp really doesn't feel that strong. I mean, there's a reason. Like, he seems so strong on paper. And I love the Pokemon. I love trying him out in NU, but he never works out in NU. Never, ever, ever. He's just not good enough, not strong enough. Let's go ahead and check out Game 2's team. Okay, so we have Citrus Berry Executor with Chlorophyll. Oh my god, but it's Physical Executor. What a demon. With Power Up. I hate Low Kick. I hate seeing this move. Not a fan at all. Life Orb, Nidoqueen is pretty cool. For Alligator, we don't have SD on it, unfortunately. Aqua Jet, Life Orb for Alligator. That'll be really important to keep track of. Porygon Z with Starf. Starf Porygon Z. That guy could do some damage. Chimetro. Excuse the dad noises. Sorry about that. Let me just clear my throat and get back to focusing. So Dusclops coming in. Hidden Power fighting on the Dusclops. I love seeing Hidden Power fighting on like Psychic and Ghost types. I don't know why, it just feels so good. Okay, Eviolite Dusclops, Chimetro with leftovers. I'm a little scared that this team doesn't have enough damage. It's kind of my biggest fear. Against this Pokemon, like, Low Kick is going to do nothing. I either want to Swords Dance or Sleep Powder. First things first. Do I outspeed this thing? I could. I'm going to Sleep Powder first. Because if he switches into something... Yep. I'm super cool with this. Let's see if I can get a Sleep Off. Yes! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's awesome. That's really, really, really good. I wonder if he was expecting a Low Kick from this thing. That'd be kind of insane. So the question is, do I start setting up on this thing now? With SD, like, Power Up Executor? Like, is there any reason to, like, set up on this thing right now? Or should I just switch out? Should I just switch out? You know, is the question. What is Executor's physical attack? 95. Man, this... I think it's just better to go into like Dusclops maybe, and go for like Calm Minds and set up. Maybe that's ridiculous. Maybe that's ridiculous. Dusknoir could be physical very, very well. Could also go Nidoqueen, I guess, and throw up like an EQ or a Pursuit. But I don't want to take Life Orb Chip for no reason. There's a lot of plays here, man. There's a lot of plays. It just feels a little awkward setting up. I'm going to go for a Swords Dance. It feels a little awkward setting up Executor so early here, since it's only 134 speed. I think I'm actually going to go for double SD on Executor and then just go for the Power Whips. He wakes up really fast. Shadow Sneak does 46% to me. Did he crit? In what world? In what universe? Is he Choice Band Dusknoir? In what literal world is he doing that much damage to me? I'm gonna try to hit a Sleep Powder. This is really, really huge. If I can hit this, it throws the game hugely in my favor. If not, I'm in a really bad spot. I just think the power whipping immediately here is just not great. Actually, if he Shadow Sneaks me here, the Sleep Powder is pretty bad anyway. Ah, man. I wish I could actually rewind. I think Power Whip is actually the play here, since he's using Shadow Sneak, since he's just banding with his priority move. I wonder if he's banned Dusknoir, Choice Band. I do have Citrus Berry to heal up a little bit, which is super nice, but he very well might be Choice Band Dusknoir. Like, that's not going to heal me out of range from another Shadow Sneak. Oh my god. Oh, thankfully we hit the Sleep Powder. I could have just thrown away the whole game right there. Thankfully we do hit the Sleep Powder, which is pretty huge. Now I can go for Power Whip. Let's see if we hit 85% accuracy. Oh my god, we hit. Okay, good luck is really pulling back this game. We hit and we do OKO. The issue is, like, even at this point, he can just bring in another Pokemon. Like, he can just bring in this and Sludge Bomb and take care of me. So, like, why didn't he bring this in sooner? He could have swapped to this on the Sleep Powder. I don't know why. Okay, well, we're both making misplays, I guess. It's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating. So he goes for Sludge Bomb here. The question is, what can tank it? Should I just let this thing go down? Like, am I really going to need this thing? Do I have another Grass type move on any other Pokemon? The question is, dude, the issue is Executor is already so slow, man. Like, that's my biggest issue. I'm going to sack this thing. Ah, no, but it's 4 times. There's no way I can justify it. I've just got to hope that he's got something, I think I'm going to go Chimecho here. I'm going to go Chimecho and threaten the Signal Beam. And also have Calm Mind, Recover, Psyshock, etc., etc. Sludge Beam does 44%. You're kidding. And it gets the poison. Dude, my opponent just has too much damage, and I don't like. I'm in a situation where I literally can't tank anything he's throwing at me. I can't tank anything he's throwing at me, and I can't like dish out enough damage to retaliate. Like, my team, compared to his, I don't know. These situations, maybe I'm switching too much. Let's try to pull it back. Chimecho's got the Psyshock. Coming in strong. I believe in you, fella. Venusaur's I can't believe the damage on that Dusknoir. The 44% from Shadow Sneak onto the Executor, that actually blew my mind. Like, I'm 95 base HP, 75 special defense, or I guess it's physical, 85 defense. Like, I'm a decently bulky Pokemon with Citrus Berry as well. I'm shocked by that damage. That's crazy. From a 40 base power move, obviously with Stab, increasing it to 60 base power. Priority. Whew. It's brutal. Brutal. Let's see what my opponent does here. He does opt to make the switch into Spinda. I'll take the chip. Hopefully do at least like 40%. It's actually 40.2. I'll take it. I'll take it. What do I think he does here is the question. I kind of want to go for a Recover. Am I faster? I kind of want to go for a Recover. I'm probably faster, right? There's a good chance I'm faster. He goes for a Sucker Punch. I get a free Recover off. That's huge. That's super, super good for me. Recover is just the safest play there. No real reason not to go for it. I could probably just there's no reason to Recover again. Probably just make a switch. Maybe into Executor. Wonder what he'll do. I want to save Executor for the time being. Like, this could be the only Pokemon that Executor is faster than, though, which is the crazy thing, right? which is what's unfortunate about it all. This might be a good spot to go Porygon Z, actually. I just don't want him to tank anything insane. If you go Sucker Punch here, it's best case scenario for me, or some sort of setup move or anything. Sure. Oh my god, that's huge. I'll happily. Sure, my dude. So little damage coming in from that. I can just Choice Scarf, Adaptability, and he avoids it with a ghost type Pokemon. That's unfortunate. Dude. What is with my what's with my opponent and having the perfect switches? This is getting a little ridiculous. It's getting a little ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna go Executor here, and he probably either kills it or I can get a Sleep Powder off. So this guy had Dusclops and Dusknoir on the same team. You're kidding. I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder here. I should be faster than him. Let's see if he makes the Venusaur play. I'd be really impressed. Nope, stays in. I have hit 3 out of 3 Sleep Powders. That is really, really impressive. So now the play here is probably go Porygon. Just hards. Oh my god, he has Sleep Talk. He had Sleep Talk and predicted. You're kidding. And predicted the Sleep Powder. That is insane. Well, just going to go ahead and stay in and go for a Power Whip here. Get some chip on him. 35%. He's raising his special defense, so getting physical attackers in to deal with him. It's going to be super important. I think right here I just want to chip him down into like for Alligator waterfall range. Might be my best bet. He's still boosting. I'm okay with that. That means he probably has rest, right? That's the scary thing about all this. I'm going to Power Whip again. Do 30%. We're slowly chipping him down. Can I roll 35? I don't know if it's possible to roll 35. If he's Sleep Talk, he probably has rest. He probably clicks rest here. So my best play is probably to either go to probably for Alligator, I assume. There's no way he should hit an attacking move here. He should be clicking rest here. If he hits an attacking move and kills my Feraligatr, my mind will literally explode at what a bad play that would be. He goes for the hard switch. He goes into Venusaur. Interesting. I guess that would have dealt. I guess it would deal with Executor. He outspeeds. Can obviously throw up Giga Drain. I'm gonna go the Executor play. I can either just sack it, or I can like take a little bit of damage. Yep, that's fine. I'm cool with sacking this Pokemon at this point. I think it's honestly gotten a lot. It's gotten a lot, I'll be honest. So his Dusclops should be ready to wake up in a sec. He definitely stays in here. I'm just gonna Power Whip. Yep, I'm just gonna sacrifice my Executor. I think it's my best play. I just have not many things that can deal with this Venusaur. Really nothing that can deal with this Venusaur super well, which is unfortunate. Do I make the Chimecho play here? I think so. I think Chimecho's actually looking quite good this game, throwing up Psyshocks. He might stay in and go for like a Sludge Bomb or Giga Drain. He outspeeds me, so if he goes for Giga Drain, I'm fine with it for the most part. But then like next turn it becomes a little complicated. He might go... Okay, sure. Sure. I should be able to take it out here. I assume he's sacrificing it. Wow, it does 21% only. That's actually crazy. Dude, if he wake up... So, he's going to wake up here, but I outspeed. I just Psyshocked here again, no matter what. And can take him out. I wonder if he was expecting me to recover there. Okay, if we take out the Dusclops, which is a huge threat. So, we've taken out my opponent's Dusclops and Dusknoir. By a small margin. There we go. I think both me and my opponent are playing this game pretty well. I'm surprised he switched out Dusclops there when he did, but I respect it. I think he's played around his Spinda surprisingly well, which I respect a lot. Alright, let's see what my opponent's got. Wish I had Heal Bell on this thing. It's poisoned. Don't have Heal Bell on it, which is unfortunate. It's usually kind of a cleric type Pokemon. It's interesting to see it with like a Calm Mind build. Okay, let's see what my opponent can go here. So he's got 4 Pokemon. I've got 5, kind of. I've got 5, but I guess I've got Porygon chipped and Chimecho poison. But I'm still looking. I'm looking ahead, right? Like he's lost 2 Pokemon. He's shown me his Venusaur, and his Spinda is like 50% HP or 60%, which is huge. Spinda being chipped to 60% is actually a huge deal. as well as obviously, so he's seen my Feraligatr. Dunsparce. He's showing me another Pokemon, which is huge for me. I wonder what he'll go for here. Do I outspeed? Am I just safe to go for Psyshock? I guess no, I need to keep this thing healthy. I think this thing is one of my best answers to Venusaur. Does this thing have Night Slash? Can Dunsparce get Night Slash? Part of me really wants to just go Pursuit. Like, what could it do against my Chimecho? Could have Hex, I guess. That would be insane if this thing has Hex. This thing's got a large move pool. This is actually really tough. I could go Porygon Z here. Actually, okay, he's lost both of his ghost types. I should be safe to go Porygon Z here. I should be able to tank whatever he throws at me and throw up a Tri-Attack. Goes for Amnesia. Pretty good play. But okay, we've taken out 2 ghost types. What are the odds? Literally, what are the... okay, special defense was unfortunate. What are the odds? I only do 25%? Adaptability Choice Scarf Porygon Z only does 25% to a Dunsparce. You are literally kidding me. I'm in shambles. Absolute shambles by that play. I don't know if I have any way... wow. Well, this just became a nightmare. I have to hope for a crit or a status. I have to safely bring in Feraligatr. We get a Paralyze. Yes! I will take... the only way we beat this matchup now is Paralyze Hacks. Oh my goodness gracious. This just became such a nightmare. We crit! And we crit! We crit! We Paralyze Hacks into a crit! Oh, I feel for my opponent. That is really, really fantastic luck for me. Oh, wow. Oh, I feel for my opponent there. To be fair, like, how... like, that Dunsparce is so dumb. How do we... how do we... like, that's... what a dumb... what a dumb little Pokemon and build. I should be good to just Tri-Attack here. He might Sucker Punch me here. Which if he does, it's fine. We do 57. Almost KO, but not quite. That's unfortunate. He might superpower me here. He could get Parahacked. He flails. I think that actually KOs me. That's hilarious that he lives at 1 HP and is able to get the flail off. I respect it. I respect it, man. Fair enough. Well played. So, what do we do here? I think I bring in Feraligatr and go for an Ice Punch. Do I really need to go for Alligator? What I'm worried about, or what I'm thinking about, is Venusaur. Can this outspeed? No, this can't outspeed Vena. Can any of my Pokemon outspeed Venusaur is the issue? It's 168. Dude, literally none of my Pokemon outspeed Venusaur. That's so difficult. I need Chimecho to answer Venusaur. I'm going to go for Alligator, I think, and go for the Ice Punch. He's already seen for Alligator as well. He hasn't seen. So Ice Punch obviously finishes off Spinda, but if he goes into Venusaur, he takes big damage. He hasn't seen Nidoqueen or Dusclops yet, which is huge. So he does bring in the Venusaur. I know he outspeeds me. I literally just have to bring in Chimecho. But it's such a weird... oh, it's such a weird play. I could actually just stay in and sacrifice my Feraligatr and go for the Ice Punch. He does only have 2 Pokemon left. Dude, dealing with this Venusaur is so hard, dude. It's so difficult. This Pokemon is so difficult for me to deal with here. Maybe I just go Dusclops and go for like a Pain Split, Shadow Ball, and like whittle him down. I'm literally just gonna go, like, dude, I have no way to deal with this thing. I'm just gonna try to whittle him down with Dusclops for the time being. I'm really scared to just go Chimecho here because it's gonna take too much damage. Like, if it can, the problem is, like, I'm pretty sure with Poison, I don't know if it could tank the hit, and I'm just gonna Calm Mind. I should be able to set up against it, which is pretty nice actually. I'm gonna Calm Mind once and then go for Pain Split here. This might be perfect. The Dusclops play might be perfect. So now I can go for Pain Split, whether he Giga Drains or Sludge Bombs or whatever. It's gonna switch into Gallade. I get a good Pain Split. Either way, no matter what happens here, I get a good Pain Split off. So I'm super happy with that. He's obviously gonna go for Night Slash here. Like, it's really, really obvious, right? I still just go for Shadow Ball. I should be able to live it and either take this Pokemon out or do... I might actually just do Chip. I'm not sure. Or we get free damage on the Venusaur. Yes. I'm super, super happy with this. Only 32% though. No, that is unfortunate. Now that is unfortunate. Not gonna lie. Should I Calm Mind up one more time, or should I just spam the Shadow Balls? Shadow Balls give a 20% chance to lower the special defense. That is gonna be really, really relevant here. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Balls, I think. I think going for Shadow Balls is the safest play. I could maybe go for another Calm Mind here. He's only doing 18%. Maybe I should have just gone for another Calm Mind. 44% with Shadow Ball there. Is that a crit, or is that just a high roll? That's with a crit. That's not that great damage-wise. But now I'm really pressuring him. So he's gonna Gauge Drain, obviously heal a little bit back. Why did he only do 18% here, but then 30% here? That is such a huge difference. Okay, either way, okay, we get the special defense drop as well. Either way, he can't kill me there, barely. Yes, we're able to take him out. Perfect. That should be GG's. I don't see him winning this game from here on out. I should be able to, like, I could just bring in for Alligator at this point and like Aqua Jet, or chip this thing down just a little tiny bit, and then if I'm able to get off an Aqua Jet, it's huge. So he should either like Shadow Sneak, or he could do a lot of things here, right? Like Night Slash, Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch. He could SD. He could do a lot of stuff there. He could do a ton of plays there for my opponent. So he's obviously Night Slash. He's faster than basically everything that I have. Do I just bring in Nidoqueen and go for the EQ and like chip him down? I want to bring in Feraligatr last, I think. As long as it doesn't have like an SD thing. I think I bring in Feraligatr last. I should be able to bring this in and just go for like an EQ or a Poison Jab, maybe to go for the poison. 30% chance. That feels really greedy though. I think EQ is just the objectively better play. Watch him use like Bounce or something. That'd be hilarious. He's gonna go for the Bulk Up. That is like, I could still lose this game. It's definitely a little scary. 41%. As long as he can't one-shot me here. As long as he can't one-shot me here, we're definitely okay. I could high roll and kill if that's in a range, or I could bring in Feraligatr coming up and go for the Aqua Jet. Like, if I can just... Okay, I think this should be GG's. I can't believe he went for another Bulk Up here. I wonder if he has some sort of healing move. Does he have Wish? I don't know what he's... I guess he's hoping to one-shot me. But then I can always just bring in Feraligatr and go for Aqua Jet, and it should kill. Maybe it won't at that HP though, is what I'm a little scared of now. Night Slash doesn't even KO me. That should be GG's. There we go. GG's. Okay, we do win. Was that game 2? Game 3? Oh wow. There's no way that was game 2, right? That felt so long. 405 BP, 57 match movement. 405 is such a weird number. Why'd I get 405 BP? I think that was game 2. Are we really 37 minutes in and that was only game 2? That's crazy. Spell tag. We've had some really long games then. Yeah, I think that was game 2. So we're gonna head into game 3 now. That's crazy. We've had some crazy long games today. You know, I mean, that's what we do. We do three game series on this channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into game 3. I really like the Light Ball Pikachu. Substitute, Hidden Power Ice. It's a good lead too, because like Substitute having lead is really nice. Light Clay Ampharos is pretty cool. We do have Stealth Rocks. We haven't seen Stealth Rocks in a while, but we have Stealth Rocks and Defog on our team. Double Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks on Miltank. Stealth Rocks on Sudowoodo. Rocky Helmet is nice. Choice Band Stealth Rocks. I like this team. Flying Gem, Hurricane. This team is fantastic. This team is just straight up fantastic. Hopefully I can, you know, play it well and take advantage of it. It's a fantastic team. Choice Bands. Let me go through really quick and double check all my items. Light Ball. So the scary thing here, Frostlass is pretty bad for me here. Frostlass is pretty scary. This thing definitely outspeeds me, right? Yep, this thing definitely outspeeds me. Whew, this is tough. This is tough. It definitely one-shots my Pikachu. I need to save my Pikachu here 1000%. Absolutely. Does this thing have Scrappy or Thick Fat? Thick Fat. So I can't really even come in on that. My best answer to this thing might be Snorlax, which is... It does have Thick Fat, so it's going to be resistant to... Actually, yeah, Snorlax. Oh, yeah. No, it's so easy. Snorlax. 100%. 100% we just show the Snorlax. So if he Shadow Balls, I'm obviously immune to it. And then if he Ice Beams, I resist it. He goes for a Trick. He's going to get Choice Band onto himself. Even if I get Specs or Scarf or whatever, I'm fine with that. Oh my god, we just trade Choice Bands. That's hilarious. Wait, what is my opponent? Okay, so he's obviously going to switch here. 1000%. I'm just going to Pursuit. I want to be able to chip down this Frostlass. He 1000% switches here. There's no way my opponent doesn't switch here. Literally not a single world where my opponent doesn't switch here. Watch my opponent not switch. 80%. I think that's with switch. I think he switched. Yeah, okay. 80%. Super, super happy with that. Skarmory comes in. Wow, he brought Skarmory in when I could have gone for Heat Crash. That is brave. That is brave, my friend. Oh, I think I go Pelipper here. I think he's going to try to set up spikes or something. What else could he go for here? I'm trying to think. He could Brave Bird, I guess. I'm going to go Pelipper here. I could go Pelipper. I could go Ampharos. I could go Pikachu. Pikachu's a little scarier because I don't want like either Pelipper or it goes for spikes. I can just defog these with Pelipper. It was either Pelipper or Ampharos. We either set up screens with Ampharos and, you know, do all that nonsense. I think I just Scald. I don't know if I want to defog immediately or not, is the question, right? He might set up multiple layers of spikes. Wow, that damage is beautiful. He might set up multiple layers of spikes, and we get a burn. Oh, he's gonna straight up Whirlwind. Interesting. Kind of a risky, greedy play from my opponent. Snorlax comes out. I should be safe to throw up Heat Crash here. Or honestly, part of me really wants to throw up like a normal type move like Return, but he might go Frostlass. I'm just gonna throw up the Heat Crash. He's gonna Roost. Heat Crash might still kill. I think it actually will still kill. If it is a defensive wall though, I don't know. We'll see. Wow, that's kind of pathetic damage. Choice Band, Snorlax, Heat Crash, only doing 38%. That's pretty bad. That is pretty unfortunate. Him being burned is huge for me though. So I do want to be able to switch. I mean, I just have to switch here. This is super awkward though. I need to dodge his. I think he's just in a Whirlwind here, right? I'm gonna Heat Crash. I think he's just in a Whirlwind here. No, he does go for Roost. I can't believe he went for another Roost. I guess that makes sense. He couldn't. That was a misplay on my end. He couldn't take another Heat Crash. I'm pretty sure. So he might Roost here again though. So I can bait him into a Roost here. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna bait him into a Roost here, and I think I'm just gonna go Pikachu or something. Is that too greedy? I think Pikachu T-Bolt can take out Skarmory. We'll see. We're going to take some chip damage on the spikes. It's only one layer of spikes. I'm not super worried about it. Honestly, it's a decent amount of damage. He goes for Whirlwind. I can't believe... I totally misread my opponent, I guess, with the Whirlwind versus Roosts. He's going to see more of my team. Sudowoodo comes out. That's definitely unfortunate. Rain stops. I want to be able to defog if possible. This thing outspeeds me as well, but if he might Roost. I'm just going to set up Rocks. Rocks is the safest play here. Rocks are guaranteed. We just set up Rocks. If he Whirlwinds, it's fine. That's fine. Put me back into Pelipper. I need to be able to defog soon. But I can also just... Okay, that's fine as well. He's seeing information, which is super unfortunate, but I should be able to just kill him here. Actually, I mean, he outspeeds, but if he Whirlwinds, he might Roost is the issue. Go for the Discharge. We do take him out. Okay, I'll take that. He only got up one layer of spikes. No, this is really, really good for me. He only got up one layer of spikes. We got up our Stealth Rocks. He did see a lot of my team. I think the only Pokemon he hasn't seen on my team is Miltank, which sucks. But, could be worse. You know what? It could be worse. I think I'm going to go for Light Screen here first. He might go for a Sleep Powder or some sort of setup move. I don't think he has EQ, right? I hope he's not the physical. He should be the special version. He has Psychic. I'm super okay with that. We get the Light Screen up, and I think I'm gonna Reflect as well, maybe. Nah, I don't need to. I'm gonna Pressure HP Ice. He's gonna switch. Interesting. Interesting. After seeing that damage, I guess. Hinbar Ice, only doing a little bit of damage, but you know what? I'll take it. It's totally fine. What does he go for? He probably goes for like Perish Song here and tries to trap me, right? I'm pretty tanky. Like, this Pokemon doesn't directly answer me. If he traps the thing and kills it, yeah, I'm super okay with that. I'm just going to discharge him down, and I actually should be able to, like, slowly... Yep, I should be able to beat him down. 46%. Awesome. That's with a crit, actually. 46% with a crit. That's unfortunate. That's with a crit. So he has Eviolite, obviously, so he's pretty tanky. He does outspeed me. He could go for Protect here. I wonder if I should have Reflected here, predicting a Protect. No, he just goes for the mean look. I don't. Yeah, I'm fine. If he wants to Parasong trap me, like, this is the Pokemon to do it on. I don't really care that much. We take out his Misdrevious in the process. I wonder if that allows me to switch. If I take out his Pokemon, Does that allow me to switch with mean look? I never understand the pair song mean look mechanics. It's always funny. Dude, I might as well just stay in here and discharge. I'm shocked. I mean, he's in a stone edge right now. Outspeed me. I barely live though. We don't even have reflect up. Okay, I feel for my opponent on that, dude. Kabutops. I'm surprised. That Pokemon always feels a little. It's like that Pokemon and Aerodactyl, man. Why do the Gen 1 fossil Pokemon always feel weaker than they should be? It's so funny. I feel like Kabutops and I don't know. I'm shocked by that. And Frostlass dies to rocks. Oh man. Oh man. I'm really proud of this game. We had fantastic control over this game. So obviously he probably just attacks me here, but just in case he goes for Belly Drum, I'm gonna stay in and go for Discharge. I don't care about this thing. Sure. Or we get free damage off on the. Maybe he's trying to kill himself faster at this point. I'm not sure. Get some free damage off. I'm super okay with that. I think I'm just gonna Discharge. So he wastes a turn, gets the Perish counter. I was 1 HP anyway. Really don't care. Whew, we're in a pretty good spot. I think I'm going to bring in Pelipper. I actually don't want to Defog now since my rocks are up and he has no way of really dealing with it. I just bring this thing in and spam Hurricane. And it's so good. Hurricane should kill any of his Pokemon. Yep, 50-50.8, taking out the Executor. Poliwrath should also be able to get destroyed by it. Actually, I'm a little slower than Poliwrath, which is the scary thing. I think Poliwrath could technically have, I believe it could technically have Thunder Punch. I think. Could be wrong on that, but I think it could have Thunder Punch. But even so, I'm slower. If I can survive 2 hits, it's huge. If I can survive 1, we still get enough chip. This game should be GG's. Only has Ice Punch. I can easily survive 2 hits from that. He also takes Life Orb damage. Hurricane comes out, doing 74%, putting him to 3% HP. And that's it. That should be game 3. GG's to my opponent. I feel like he made maybe a misplay. Like, he made maybe a misplay here or 2, but he didn't play, like, crazy bad. Like, I think he played to the best of his ability. Tried his best. I feel like his team was in a pretty bad situation versus my team, and the Whirlwind was not great. Like, the Whirlwinds just, like, didn't work against my team, unfortunately, and I was able to set up rocks and everything. I'm pretty happy with that game, though. GG's to my opponent. Pretty well played. Pretty happy with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button. It helps me out a lot and lets me know what kind of content you guys want to see. Also, subscribe for future PokeMMO content if you want to see more stuff. I upload 2 PokeMMO videos every single day and probably stream nowadays around 2 times a week. Consider checking out the playlist links below if you're hungry for more PokeMMO content. There's a ton on my channel. Go ahead and check it out. And also, if you want to learn about this game rapidly and really meet some cool people along the way, joining my Discord is a fantastic way to do that. And then finally, to go above and beyond and support me and show some love, becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month is a fantastic way to do that. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day, and I wish you the best of luck in your PvP games, guys. I'll see you later. Hopefully see you guys next video.